What's up, family? What's up, Team Furious? I just finished my first week of chemotherapy, and this will be my final battle with cancer. The following video is not easy to talk about, especially given the condition that I'm in currently. I don't feel well, but I'll get through this video. So if you can bear with me, as I just need to talk. I need to talk, and I appreciate it if you could just bear with me for the next few minutes. I've known about doing that. We're going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing this for a little while. It's just been, in the past, I was just completely open about it right away and talked about it. My entire life has been on the internet. I've been so open and public with everything, and there's no reason that I would ever hide this, no reason that I wouldn't talk about this, because I know what talking about this does for the world, for a lot of people out there, and a lot of people that have been affected by me being open about my story. In case you're a new viewer here, in 2014, October 2014, I had my left testicle removed for testicular cancer. In November of 2014, I had a CT scan follow-up to see if there were any irregularities outside of the testicle being cut out. At the moment, there was an enlarged lymph node in my abdominal area. It was 1 centimeter in size. It was something that pros like they weren't certain what it was, and as a result, they said no further actions will be taken at the moment. 8 months later, I discovered that there was growth there. It grew to about 1.6, 1.8 centimeters. And I was given the opportunity at that point, the option to do radiation or chemotherapy. Now, at the moment when this enlarged lymph node was there, in summer of 2015, I was given both options because they only saw enlargement right there, but they also said there is a chance that there are other microscopic cells that traveled upwards in your body in this path, because this is what they always see in testicular cancer patients. Upwards in this path, there could have been microscopic cells that traveled. At the moment, I only saw one enlargement, and they told me that there was going to be a 10-15% chance that I'll have to do chemotherapy in the future. I took the risk of just doing radiation at that point. It was easier, it was faster, and I was hoping that that would be it. Unfortunately, a year and a half later, after some little bit irregular blood work, but it wasn't really that bad, we decided to do one more CT scan. CT scan resulted in enlarged lymph nodes in different areas up here. Nothing in my organs, a 1.4 centimeter enlarged lymph node up top here, a 1 centimeter large lymph node here above where I had radiation in 2015, really just right above it. And the largest one right here by my esophagus, 5 by 3 centimeters, right here. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel different. I haven't felt different up until starting chemotherapy, of course. I got through powerful lifting. I've never felt better. You guys saw me deadlift 700 pounds, meanwhile having tumors inside me, lymph nodes enlarged. Right away, we had to start chemotherapy as fast as possible. From the point of me finding out about these enlargements, I started chemotherapy 2 weeks later. I decided to do one more last-minute trip to San Francisco, and just decided to do a lot of footage. Take care of a lot of footage prior to starting chemotherapy. During this time, I will I am, 100% taking care of my diet, and two, I am not in physical state to create the masterpieces that I create on YouTube, the fun little videos. So I decided that I'm going to bank a lot of cool videos for you guys so that during the course of this treatment, this shouldn't be a priority to me, but it is, to make sure that my fans are constantly still entertained, I created content for you guys during this time. Something that I unfortunately have to bring up, because it will be talked about, from the past experiences of me being open about me having cancer, is there's always videos made about it. There's always videos made about it, and not in the positive sense. And everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and I totally respect that. I really do. I respect that. You can have your own opinions. I have testicular cancer, and from studies, doctors talking to me, these challenges that I do, and I do them literally 3 times a month maximum. Something that really, when you add it up, is less than the average Joe in North America, than what he eats or their consumption of unhealthy foods. And those are the entertaining videos that I do for my job here on YouTube. That is the entertainment that I do, and that is what I do. I have no regrets for it. I've loved it. I loved entertaining. I've loved entertaining with food. If the videos that I had created on YouTube were a result of any health issues, I would have developed diabetes. I would have had heart issues. I would have had cancers of the liver, kidney, esophagus, colon. That is the result of overeating, obesity, and so on. Everyone always sees what is online. Right? Everyone sees what is posted online. Everyone sees these videos, and they think that my life is like that on a daily basis. Some people do. Some people really do. Some people think that I eat 10 burgers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some people do. And that's just the way the internet is depicted, right? And that is not true. I know what my life is on a day-to-day. I know what I eat on a day-to-day, what I don't show on camera. I only show parts of my life on camera. I don't show everything on camera. I know what happens before and after videos. I know what happens in between videos. I know my life. And so I'm entitled to my own opinion here. But everyone else watching is also entitled to their own opinion. So I will leave it at that. So you can judge however you like. But it's not something that I necessarily want to talk about here today. But I know it's something that will be discussed, so I figured might as well just get it over with. Now that is off the table, I want to point out something. I want you to look in my eyes right now. I am not scared. I am not scared of this. I am not, because I'm going to beat this once and for all. I am currently on 3 cycles, doing 3 cycles of something called BEP, bleomycin, etoposide, and cisplatin. These are chemotherapy drugs. These are poisons. These are poisons that are injected into my body to kill cells. They kill cancer cells and they kill healthy cells, which is why I feel the way I do. Last week was one of the most difficult weeks of my life. I vlogged it. It'll go up on my vlog channel. I think it's important to talk about. It's important to see what it's all about. I've never felt so broken. You just feel broken. These drugs that go in you, they're broken. And it sucks that you have to kill your body in order to have a healthy body long run. It just is what it is. So I do 3 cycles, and every cycle is 3 weeks, in which the first cycle, or every single cycle, starts off with me doing treatment 5 days in a row. And I do a lot of drugs over those 5 days. A lot of poisons are injected into me. And then on the second and third week, I only do treatment once a week on a Tuesday. And only one of those 3 chemo drugs are injected into me, are put through an IV. In fact, Can't really see, but I am bruised. I am bruised right here from all the IV injections. There's bruising all throughout. And I don't need to show you guys, but there is bruising all throughout. And so that is that. So right now I have 2 weeks of what we call almost a break. During this time, my immune system will be shot. My white blood cell levels will drop. My platelet levels will drop. My chances of getting sick are much more easier. My chances of getting injured are greatly increased. And if I do get injured, it's not good because of, getting internal bleeding is not a good thing. So my time in the gym won't be as powerful as it was the last couple months doing the road to 700, that's for sure. So when this cycle is done, I do it 2 more times. I know on the internet there was a lot of information in regards to chemotherapy, the success rate, in regards to some cancers. But with testicular cancer, it's extremely, extremely high. In fact, the highest in all of the world. I have a 95% chance of being fine forever, even close to even more. It's just getting through this that is the tough part. That's the hard part, the hardest part of all. Talking about this right here publicly is not easy. Both times that I went through this, I talked about it, and there was a lot of negative videos made about me. But given that, I don't care. There was a lot more positive that came out from it than negative. A lot more people were helped from it than not helped from it. A lot more people got strength from it than not got strength from it. And that is important. That is important to me. That makes me feel like this is not for nothing. I am not scared because I know I will beat this. I know that every single task that I've ever gone head on with, I crush. This one had some rebounds, but this will be the last one. I assure you that. This will be the last one. I'm grateful for the life that I have. The past few years since cancer started, I've appreciated life more than anyone will ever know. Every single opportunity that I get, I go, holy shit, this is amazing. This is unbelievable. Wow, I get to meet these people, or I get to travel here, or I get to work with this person, or I get to lift this weight, or I get to start this company, and I have this amazing family on the internet. And in real life, I get to meet you guys all the time. And over the past month, there's been, I've met a bunch of, I see you guys every single day. I meet fans every single day. And there wasn't supposed to be any tears in this video. I was trying to be as hardcore as I could here right now. But I meet fans all the time. And there's so many that I've met in the hospital as well, saying, your stories, you talking about this helped me get through my father's cancer, my mother's cancer, my friend's cancer, my own cancer. Your stories are the ones that push me forward. Your stories are the ones that make a change in my life. And not being open about my story yet, it's difficult to hear that given what I'm going through, but also encouraging and saying that I was put on this planet for a reason. We're all put on this planet for a reason. My beginning goal was to be an entertainer, maybe a little bit motivational and inspirational in the gym, and I hope I have been, and I hope I continue to be as well, because that is what really I love doing what I do. I've always loved what I do. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. But clearly there is one more aspect in my life that I'm meant to do here, and that is to inspire, and that is to show you guys that cancer can be beaten, will be beaten. I will beat this. I will crush it, and I will continue to stay here on the internet, stay here on every social media platform, and create awareness for this. But for the time, I have 8 more weeks of hell. 8 more weeks of hell. It'll be the worst time probably of my life going forward. Every single day is ups and downs. Right now, I have a little bit of energy. In fact, I'm going to do a very light deadlift workout. It's going to feel very good because I haven't done a workout in a week. Any sort of workout is good for me right now. It just makes me happy. Mentally, it just makes me really happy. There are days where I feel nauseous. There's days where I just feel I can't move. There's days where I just want to sleep. And that is okay. I have to accept that. I'm a guy that likes to work 18 hours a day. I can't do that right now. I'm behind on a lot of projects, a lot of emails, and I have to accept that. It's not easy for me, but I have to accept that, and it's okay. As I said, I vlogged the first week of chemotherapy, how it went, how I felt, didn't hold anything back, showed some treatment, showed what it's all about. And it's tough. It's tough being in that hospital. It's tough seeing other people with different kinds of cancers where chemotherapy might give them a little bit extra time. You know, I consider myself lucky to have the type of cancer that I have. It sucks having cancer at any age, but at a younger age, of course. But I consider myself lucky that I have the type of cancer that I have because it will get killed. It's very reactive to the chemotherapy that is at hand. But that's it. It's tough going, but I will kill it. Again, look into my eyes right now. Do you see me being scared of this? I've lived by the words, dedicated for life, D4L, for nearly half my life, and they still continue to push me every single day. I don't want this video to be, hey, feel sorry for me or anything like that. It's to show that you can get through anything. You just have to have the right mindset. I know I have the right mindset. I will kill this once and for all, and I will continue to be the Furious Pete that you guys have grown up with. Again, the content that will be uploaded over the next 2 months, most of it was shot back in January, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I will try and give you guys as much content as I possibly can during this time, although it is difficult. It's difficult to sit down and edit, but I will do my best. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate my family here. I appreciate you guys, Team Furious. Thank you.